Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Daily Conversations on Life.
Good morning, Anna.
Good morning, Alex.
You are looking very happy today.
Thank you, Alex. I am feeling great today.
That's wonderful. Did something special happen?
Well, I've always been fascinated by ancient history, and today's topic is one of my favorites.
Let me guess. The Egyptian pyramids?
Exactly. I've been excited about this episode all week.
Now I understand why you're smiling.
What about you? Are you excited too?
Of course, anytime we talk about ancient mysteries, I get curious.
Then today's episode is perfect for both of us.
And hopefully for our listeners too.
Absolutely.
Today's topic takes us back thousands of years to one of the greatest mysteries in human history.
That's right. Today we're talking about the Egyptian pyramids.
One of the most famous and fascinating wonders ever built by humans.
So let's begin our journey to ancient Egypt.
Yes, and discover the secrets of the Egyptian pyramids. Anna, when you were a child, did you ever dream of visiting Egypt?
Absolutely. I remember seeing pictures of the pyramids in books and wondering how they were built.
I had the same question. They looked too perfect to be thousands of years old.
Yes, Alex. And that's one reason why millions of people remain fascinated by them today.
Imagine standing in front of the Great Pyramid for the first time.
It must feel incredible.
Pictures don't really show how massive they are.
Exactly. Some visitors say they feel tiny standing next to those giant stones.
Speaking of stones, do you know how many blocks were used to build the Great Pyramid?
I've heard it was around 2.3 million stone blocks.
That's unbelievable.
And many of those blocks weighed several tons.
Which makes me wonder how ancient workers moved them without modern machines.
That's one of the greatest mysteries historians continue to study.
The more I learn about ancient Egypt, the more respect I have for their achievements.
Me too. They were skilled engineers, architects, mathematicians, and builders.
And they accomplished all of this thousands of years ago.
Sometimes we underestimate how advanced ancient civilizations were.
That's true.
Many people think ancient societies were simple.
But the pyramids prove otherwise.
Exactly.
Anna, if you could travel back in time, would you visit ancient Egypt?
Without a doubt.
What would you want to see first?
I'd love to watch the pyramids being built.
That would be amazing.
What about you?
I'd like to meet the architects and learn how they planned such enormous projects.
That's a great answer.
I think history becomes much more interesting when we imagine the people behind these achievements.
The workers, the engineers, the craftsmen, and the leaders.
Each of them played a role in creating something that still amazes the world today.
And that's why the Egyptian pyramids remain one of humanity's greatest accomplishments.
A symbol of determination, knowledge, and vision.
Yes, Alex, and a reminder that great achievements can last for thousands of years.
Well, Anna, today's journey through ancient Egypt has been truly fascinating.
I completely agree, Alex. We've explored one of the most remarkable achievements in human history.
Yes, from the Great Pyramid of Giza to the mysteries of ancient engineering.
And from the lives of the pharaohs to the incredible skills of Egyptian builders.
It's amazing how these structures continue to inspire people thousands of years later.
The pyramids remind us that determination, knowledge, and teamwork can create extraordinary things.
And they show us that history is not just about the past.
It's also about learning valuable lessons for the future.
I think that's one reason why people from all around the world still visit Egypt today.
Absolutely. The pyramids are more than monuments.
They are symbols of human achievement. Anna, we've talked about King Tut and Ramses II, but what about Cleopatra?
Cleopatra is one of the most famous figures in Egyptian history.
Many people know her name, but not everyone knows her story.
Cleopatra VII was the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt.
She was known for her intelligence, wasn't she?
Absolutely. She spoke several languages and was highly educated.
That's remarkable for any leader.
She was also a skilled diplomat and worked hard to protect Egypt's independence.
Dear viewers, here's a question for you.
If you could spend one day talking with Cleopatra, what would you ask her?
Would you ask about leadership?
Or about life in ancient Alexandria?
Share your answers in the comments.
Another fascinating pharaoh was Akhenaten.
I've heard he introduced major religious changes.
That's correct. Akhenaten encouraged the worship of a single sun deity called Aten.
That was very different from the traditional Egyptian religion.
Yes, and his decisions changed Egyptian society in many ways.
Historians still debate the long-term impact of his reforms.
Dear listeners, do you think it is difficult for leaders to introduce major changes?
What challenges do you think Akhenaten faced?
Let us know your thoughts.
And then we have Ramses II, often called Ramses the Great.
Many historians consider him one of Egypt's most powerful pharaohs.
He ruled for more than 6 decades.
During his reign, Egypt built magnificent temples and monuments.
Some of those structures still stand today.
Imagine leaving behind achievements that people admire thousands of years later.
That truly shows the power of vision and determination.
Viewers, which ruler do you find most fascinating?
Tutankhamun?
Cleopatra
Akhenaten?
or Ramses the Great?
Tell us why in the comments.
When we study these rulers, we learn much more than names and dates.
We learn about leadership, ambition, courage, and human achievement.
History helps us understand how decisions made long ago still influence our world today.
And that's one reason ancient Egypt continues to fascinate people everywhere.
Before we end today's episode, we'd like to thank all of our listeners for joining us.
We hope you learned something new and enjoyed this journey back in time.
If you enjoyed this conversation, be sure to join us for our next episode.
We'll continue exploring fascinating topics from history, science, culture, technology, and everyday life.
Until then, keep learning
Keep asking questions,
and never stop being curious.
because every great discovery begins with curiosity.
Thank you for spending your time with us today.
Take care, stay inspired, and keep practicing your English.
History may belong to the past, but its lessons belong to the future. See you next time on Daily Conversations on Life.
Before we finish today's episode, Alex, I have a question for our listeners.
Oh, that's a great idea. Let's make this interactive.
Dear listeners, if you could travel back in time to ancient Egypt for one day, what would you want to see first?
See you next time on Daily Conversations on Life.